Not gonna lie, I couldn't tell you whether this is the first quest of the patch or not. I feel like it might be. I don't think I did any 7.4. Do these people have anything to say to remind me what's going on? Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Mentoring. Yeah. Beginning a thorough investigation into the key. I think this is... Okay, so with the winds, Alphino has something he wishes to tell you. He's leaving and he's never coming back now. We know that's not the case because he's in the new expansion trailer. Do 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 do.
Every day, more and more people will regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Oh yes, I need to press the button.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We're leaving.
We will depart Taral in the coming days.
They are actually.
Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Yes, a brand new city-state is kind of important that people know about.
Then we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
I like the fact that they're calling back to that, because it shows that it is an ongoing process. In so many video games, in so many stories, it's like, it's all done in the background, it's never mentioned again. It happens in TV shows a lot as well.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
Yes. Sorry, my brain was thinking about numbers, and it went back to the new expansion trailer. It's like, it didn't mention which world, which reflection it actually is that we're going to. For Evercold. Is it Evercold? I've forgotten already. Which is weird because I actually thought it was quite a good title. Let's just very quickly. What's it called? Yeah, Evercold. So I don't know whether any hint has been unveiled as to which of the reflections it is that we are going to. And again, I haven't been and looked it up.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Key.
We shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Can you all hear that?
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain.
Okay.
I wish you safe travels.
You could have let me know in time to see you off. He hates goodbyes, though, doesn't he?
Away from more important business. Perish the thought.
What, listening to Alphino yammer on? That's not important business.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I'm seeking the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Why are we nodding? They can't hear nods. So, can they hear link pearls going off? Like, I
Boy, we should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
Yes, we should. Keeping in mind that I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV since 2010, and I don't think I have ever stopped to question whether other people can hear the link pearls or not. I assume they must have been able to, and I've probably figured that before, because everybody just looks at you. It's like, you guys can hear that, can't you? You can hear it, you know. It's like, I've always imagined the link pearl kind of being an inner ear type thing, so it just vibrates the bone and lets you know that I don't know why I'm trying to understand the science of these things. It's magic communication. Anyway, Erenville's trying to sneak away.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
Motion capture!
I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
I think that's the most...
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
I think that's the most genuinely affectionate interaction we've had between those two for quite some time in that way. And again, it just comes down to voice acting and just that little bit of extra budget of motion capture.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
So I didn't wonder, but...
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Mm-hmm.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Yes. And we just turn away. And interruption or... No? Okay. Oh, that's something to look forward to, isn't it, with a new expansion? What little jingle are we going to get for the next expansion? I'm told that Shale is the new leader of Oblivion. There is none better suited to carrying on Kakio and Geode's legacy. Get me remembering, at the last second admittedly, how to pronounce Kakiwa's name. Eager as ever, Alphina. I do hope he has thought this through, particularly where his sister's wrath is concerned. She may know full well that no amount of complaint will dissuade him, but that doesn't mean she won't still give him an earful. It's been 6 months or so for me, I think. At least. I'm not going to be able to read everything out. I mean, I might, but then each episode will be about 20 minutes of recording long. What news, Demajen? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. Pay them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you'd protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. And we should depart for Tuliello forthwith. Even Lamity's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. Nod. Do, 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 do. Kona and Gululja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. Gulliel is a delight to look upon. They hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. Wish we had some of this sea breeze inside the dome. We could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing. Graha is, of course, thinking about food. And then Quail is... yes. Oh dear. Hello, Erenville. Oh, I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alize were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. And I shall wait too. Do 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 do.
There they are.
Ah, more voice acting.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Lingering effects from what? I forget.
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
Oh, didn't she really knacker herself out taking down Evil Sween in 7.3?
I imagine there's no shortage
that it?
of affairs to put in order.
I
Are
forget.
Kona and Gululja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies.
Voice of wisdom.
And Gululja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
And you could do with it now.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has very much got a wrapping up. Ooh, look at that transparency effect.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because that's how hindsight works.
It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me.
Yes, we won you the throne. We saved your nation several times.
For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
It is a very pretty place.
But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
I really wish the fur on the shoulders of the Hrothgar looked more realistic.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened
Nice
a
detailing.
stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Yes, because I'm sure shit is about to go down. Because it's a 0.4 patch, and that's what always happens.
Since I introduced you to Uklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Oh, that's a new emote. We haven't done that before, have we?
I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
Yeah. Jiggle, jiggle.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world.
That's the sky. That's not the same.
To see what we haven't seen.
Yet.
Shall we?
Off we go then. Herb? Herb makes noise.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and
Oh god, yeah.
myriad fears.
Poor Tataru. It's nice that people remember that she
The
exists.
sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Mm-hmm.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Bye. Now. What? Where are they running off to? Is there a better place to view? Ah, there is.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That is such clear water.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Taco time. Graha.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Uh-huh.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulihiola. I'll give you the grand tour.
Has she not had the grand tour yet?
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Nope. Still 2 patches to go.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
We do have that effect on people.
Power resolve spotted!
What? Uh-oh.
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Yoink.
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Shrug. Gonna go and watch. It's impressive actually how many rulers of nations we've got in one spot there. Because obviously Graha's done it. We've got Sveen. We've got Wuklamat. I still really hate this slow walking that they do.
They take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
Speaking of, and thus endeth the chapter, and yet beginneth Into the Mist. I'm guessing that's the name of the patch. As I said, I didn't read up on this. I did that one bit of recording on the 17th of December, where I did Zemail and Was it Auburn Vale? I haven't watched the footage back. I've still got it ready to edit, but I haven't done anything. I think I read through some of the patch notes as well. But I literally haven't played, and it's what are we at? 26th of April today? For our many meetings and partings, we have few enough opportunities to properly say our farewells. Though I delight in companionship, solo journeys too have their appeal, and travel by sea is relaxing. Agreed. It's not for everybody, but I like it. With Alizé and Alphino spreading word of Alexandria, we shall soon have the chance to establish relations with other nations. I must make ready. Now it is our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Emerville has been added to the Unending Codex. Through the Thunder, Cryle has a proposal to make. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dockworkers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue? Absolutely. Talk strategy while we make sandcastles.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
It looks kind of muggy and dark, to be honest.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky.
Yes. Is it actually misty, or has the cutscene demanded it?
First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
Come visit.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
Have they not had this conversation yet? I suppose we've been busy.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. It was not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
I like that section.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala.
You should go to the Variant Dungeon.
We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing...
We need to go and do some other stuff.
Would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
Sure. What are our
I have
options?
no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
The Library of Alexandria.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
Devastation? This was not my... no.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, Though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
I have to speculate as to why they chose, when faced with the threat of lightning, to try and evacuate everybody by air. Just a thought. Oh. Ah, yes, we've been there. We lived it.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared.
But
if anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
That's a pretty big logical leap you've got there, Sphene.
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Oh. Yes. Hadn't considered that at all.
Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
Raha's voice sounds different.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Oh, let's just go and ask.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
That sounds like a fine idea.
If it please your majesty, will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Nah, you're on your own. I'm not intrigued by this at all. I would hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast. I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
Well, I mean, hopefully, Coil. There's no guarantee. I mean, let's be honest, we are almost certainly doing it, but from an in-universe perspective, there's no real reason why. The mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let's just hope they have useful information. When conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to life, yet man is a resilient creature. If there is a way to survive, then he will surely find it. Passing mentions of Lindblom. Now that's settled, I best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. Good luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Leno Nemo. Nemo? Nemo. The atmosphere is certainly less grim than when last I visited. Yes, because we've made it all pretty again. Sphene has found us a suitable source of information, sparing you that duty for once. Oh, nice! I'm so glad we were able to restore living memory. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk, PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologise for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. So we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lanos were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship? I'm sorry, what? Remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Her Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship? Nod. Yes, please, as soon as possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Well, that was easy. An excellent contingency. It never occurred to me that there might be an airship here. No, me neither. The Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. What's it going to look like? Is it going to be nostalgia personified? Or is it going to be a simple craft? Actually, it's probably going to be one of the ones from the dungeon, isn't it? Just repurposed. I think this is one of the ones from the dungeon. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modelled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, does be good to see it. So purple. And crash. I'll deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. I like that it doesn't seem bothered by the fact that we want to be going outside. Although I suppose it's... In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Yes, it doesn't seem very bothered by this as an actual plan. Which is intriguing. Down we go. I was hoping we'd get more of a view of what actually happens down there. Ooh. Well, there's the crater. Everything is purple. Waddle, 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 waddle. Oh. The scales. The ward Alistair gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning in Heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. Let me explore! That's not enough to let me explore, game. The warding scale is truly a godsend for those of us without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vita and Hanish Alchemist once more. Oh yes, that's why we didn't get one. The state of this reflection's ether is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Assassins had no hand in the war that wrought this. That crater was once Alexandria. A sobering sight, to say the least, and I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. One thing that I've always found somewhat odd is the sense of scale of Alexandria. It very much seems to operate on dramatic scale as opposed to a real kind of physical space. Ooh, is this a dungeon? Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.